Well, back to Windrose, doing another fun day in the neighborhood, shall we say. Excuse me. Where are we? It's not showing I'm streaming. Apparently YouTube and everybody else has been having problems lately. There it goes, finally pops up that I'm streaming. Anyway, so we're going to be doing a little bit of a building again today. Might have to go find Buccaneers and a few other places because, well, I ain't gonna open up this map. Again, this is my build map, for lack of better words. And this is where we're at. We're at, well, let's go show you where we're at. And then I'm gonna forget what I was doing, but whatever. This is just impromptu because I felt like it. No big deal. Other than I felt like streaming today for a little while. See how long the coffee holds out. Coffee and fresh sourdough bread. Hey, look, tree boat. For those who in on the joke, there's my little boat that a tree was going through. There's two of my other ships right there. That'd be the Ad Monitor, Grey Wolf, and the Primaria is right here. So, on the map, this is a different map. I've opened up a new one. Hello, Legatus. This is Tortuga, and as you can see, I haven't really opened it up. I've got a fast travel down here in the swamp, one in the foothills, and then your starting points right here still. We're in the Smuggler's Waters, and we're at the Smuggler's main base right here. This is where I'm building. I've decided, I'm going to save my fast travel points for when I need them, such as one here, because I haven't found the boss. When I find the boss, I'll take that one down. I know where the boss is here, but there's just not enough resources on that island for me. I need the spices on this island. So, okay. We'll come on over here. And here's the smuggler's house that we all know about.
Don't ask unnecessary questions. The less you know, the longer you live.
No, they're not really saying much. Anyway, here's the fast travel point. And then I have built this little parapet. I need to close that and put something there. I don't know what. This is my first of 2 bonfires. I may end up modding out this one completely and just put one that will encompass this whole island because I'm going to turn this whole island into a base. Probably do it with each one: Buccaneer, Smuggler, People, Tortuga. And you come down here and we start getting into the main area. Apparently you can plant trees in water, so somebody's been planting trees in water. That would be me. And then this is what I was going to do before I forgot about it. I was going to add my other people. So let's go ahead and do that. That's weird. Let's set 15% or whatever. I hate when it does this. I really do. I don't know why it wants to jump up when I'm facing down, but it does. And it's super annoying. It just takes away from build time. That is one thing others say would fix. And see, I'm pointing straight down, so I don't know why it does that. Stop that. And like occasionally wants to stop building. Crafting utilities. Natural resources. Yeah, I won't put you right here. And then what's your contract? Animals. Animal. Right there. Now they have to have, this is an interesting thing. Roof required.
If you've got coins,
here,
I've
no
got
problem. Apparently there's like the seats on the ground. Okay. build a simple little wall. Simple little wall to get in the ass. Okay. Did I leave that open? Yep, that's open, so I'll just stick that down. Gotta stop on occasion and remember how I do crap. I actually know it's 5. But to make this work, you have to do it at a little bit of a weird slope. There we go. That was better. Huh. Okay. This is, oh, you know why? I went too far. I should actually do it right there. Now, it's still in. Comes out over the top of them, and that's what I needed to do. Sometimes getting this lined up is just a pain in the ass. There we go. Perfect. Come on. And when you're trying to figure it out and it doesn't want to behave itself, do that. I could use a single piece to make it easier on myself, but I'm not going to because, you know, I gotta make life easier on me. Oh, come on, this is not that hard to do. Just make it go across. Whatever. Game wants to be a pain in the ass, I can fix that. There we go. And now we'll just build a back wall for him. And then they'll be enclosed and I can use them whenever I want. Click and drag, click and drag. Get up there. Let's see, how do I want it to go? I need to go dump shit off, apparently. Damn. Falling thickest. Thickest tree. The thickest tree. Kind of like people who say it's a hearth. It's a hearth. Hearth. Let me go dump this stuff off. Give a quick tour of the base. Alright, so over here, like I said, we have the Grey Wolf and the ad monitor. Built steps up to them. No, this is not modded right here. I managed to figure out how to park these suckers. And they fit perfectly, which, how do you do that? Well, first thing you do is ignore this side, only this side. You bring the wharf out and get it right to where the front of the bow is. Right on this ship, it'd be right here. You build across, and then you build back down that way. You'll see the collision where it looks like your ship's exploding, and it just bumps it up against this side over here, and then you get a nice snug fit, and that's what it looks like. The way to get it to go all the way into the back, which I didn't bother parking them all the way back down here, is just pull out your shovel and dig this down. Where their keel is, when their keel hits the bottom, that's as far back as they can go. If you find that when you're building this you can't dig down far enough, put a couple stairs in the water and walk down in the stairs, and use the stairs to allow you to dig a little deeper. I know there's a mod that takes away it. I have not got it installed. It's one of the mods I'm looking at. There are mods on this game that, as fun as they are, they're game breaking. They take away from the experience. One of those, what was it? Something that times your loot by 100. There ain't no way I can time 100. I fill my backpack and have stuff laying all over the ground, and I want to get a mod that gets rid of all the crap laying on the ground, because I got fiber laying everywhere. And I am eating sourdough bread, so give me a minute. My wife makes the best. 9 times out of 10 I can get those orchids, they'll pop up in here, but when they grow up out there, I pull them. Alright, we'll go up in here first. Got my cannons out. Got my bed. Make sure that is set. Yeah, it is set. More cannons. Haven't really done a lot of decorating in here. There's decoration around the rest of the base. That is giving me, what am I at, 28? I know I need a dodo and a few other things. Alright. More cannon area. This is more of a decorative area just for looks. And we get up in here and we'll have your crafting areas. Most of them. I am going to do something with these lanterns. Take all. And let's see. Oh. Put that there. Put that to 3. Alright. And we've got just a nice little tree area. You know, Swiss Family Robinson look. I do have a tree house on my other map. I don't know if I hit escape if we'd be able to see that. No, I think that just takes a minute. Anyway, alright, so we have Le Box Room started. There is, in here, I think there's only a couple things. Oops, one more. Yeah, okay, we're putting all this crap in there. And transfer. Thank you. Where did I get those? Okay. Don't remember. Main box room that I have been working on is upstairs, and because I'm going to do a little building in this, I need some supplies on me, and looks like I need wood. Let's see, wood, we'll take that many. Stone, I've got that, and these I think are over here somewhere. I just like being able to hit the Q button. Yep, there they were. Keep the shovel on me. Put that right there. Not organized boxes really in this one. I haven't done a whole lot to organize. Let's see, what else do we got going on? Haha. I'm gonna send somebody a message real quick. Send message. Build a wharf. And if the more pops in, we'll go back over to the wharf and show everybody how to build it. And jump. Yeah, it's kind of a bypass, it's a cheat. And we come over here and we have the kitchen. Because you gotta have a kitchen, you know, you gotta have your herbs growing. Gotta have the sink. That took a little bit of building. And of course, all your wooden chest decorations are in here. If anybody wants to know how to do their food menu, right here. And then we don't have any legendary yet. Just epic. But right now, I've got everything that I need to be able to make. Alright. Oh, I turned them all off. Turn off. There we go. Only thing I can't make is seafood platter because I just haven't gone fishing. I've been busy building. We'll go upstairs. And not much up here. I'm going to put some chairs, table. Debating whether I put cannons up here. Hello, Lenora. I'll go show you that in a second. I'm just doing a brief walkthrough of this one. Little farm going on. This is the base that I built on top of the smugglers. And I'm going to be adding cannons up here. Because, decorations. This actually falls under my second bonfire. And let's see. Let me walk down here. And we'll come over here. Go in here real quick. Gotta have your chapel cathedral going on. Not sure how I'm going to decorate this in here. Managed to get the whole roof on with clay, windows. And we got to come in here. Building a house, just started working on this one. Gotta have your bathroom, so you got your toilet. I really need to figure out, I'm gonna figure out how to get a chair in here where I can actually sit down on that. In fact, can I do that? I don't have any feathers on it. Yeah, I might be able to do it this. Let's see. Can I put a chair in the toilet? Decorations. Not enough. Oh, no plant fiber. What the hell? I think I know how to get a chair in the toilet. Can I do it? I don't think I can sit on those. Sit on it, you can't sit on it. Okay. So it's got to be something you can sit on the chair, apparently. Let's just make sure there's nothing on here. Okay, you can't sit on it. So there's something else keeping me from being able to... No, I did not want to sit back down. Game. Hey, shiny. I'm gonna have to work on that one. Maybe there. Let's close the door. You can sit on that. I need a toilet. It'll be rough on the butt, but Alright, I'm probably gonna have to use a chair to make that happen. Alright, I've got a bunch of vendors, and well, we all know what I do with vendors. I buy mats. When we get more vendors, I did leave areas down here, and if I have to, I can pull up some trees. But here's what I was saying earlier, Lenora. If you come down, ignore this side right here, unless you're building for this ship. The ship you're building for, you build the wharf down to the front of the ship. And then, I think I can actually do it. What you would do is build across so that you lock the ship in, and then when you come down this side right here, this ship's already in part, so it won't. But as you're doing it right about here, you'll start getting that explosion that goes on when you touch the ship with wood. Oops. Oh, come on, really? Let's see if I can actually make it happen. No, it's already in, but If right about here, it would have hit that, you'd got an explosion. It would have knocked it over to the other dock up tight. And that's how you get it in here. And then of course, you know, unless you want to leave it in there, you just knock it out like that. And I found the area that you could board the ship easily in and out because the ropes aren't in the way. Same with this one, and I just built up to it. By the way, the ship will actually come into this and not have a collision animation for some reason. Go figure. They must have patched or done something. And like I said, I've kind of got a little carried away with building with trees because I can harvest these. I would never be out of wood if I don't want to be. Yeah, that was a nips. And then of course, you know, Chimera's out there. I'm trying to figure out, there is a mod to allow you to dig as deep as you want. And I was, you know, kind of going to come in here with a ship, but I haven't been able to get that mod to work, and I was reading on it that it is having problems, so maybe it's something the devs will do. Tree boat, last known location of tree boat was over here. There it is right there. Little trick I found out. Once you open up the map and you get it going, hit the, sometimes it does that. I noticed with Year 2, you'll get in it and it won't put you in it. Alright, so you can just kind of sail into the trees, apparently, once you're in the game with no problem. And I can have multiple tree boats. Or multiple trees in the tree boat. Yes, it would have been hilarious had that, there's the animation I'm talking about. But, yeah, it would have been funny if the boat would have been way up top. I can't even see where I'm going. I put way too many trees in there. I love it. But it really hides the main base. I didn't even give a full tour. I'll go back in there in just a second. I know you're playing it as well. Alright. I just planted some more trees, like 10 of them. So, back to the main base. Again, that's the kitchen. And then here is entry to the crafting and storage section of the base. Mini cannons. Crafting and storage is up here. And I literally built it into the side of the mountain. You cannot destroy the mountain to build into it, so you gotta build with contour. Which, I'm cool with that. Box room. More box room. And this is on the smugglers area, so this is, everybody can build right here. Like I said, my bonfire is directly over them. Gotta get a little creative. There was a smuggler ship actually parked in here earlier today. And just another area with cannons, nothing special, just for looks type deal. People wonder why I go crazy when I see people building one a piece at a time. I don't know how long this would have took me one at a time. Wait a minute. You should have the exact same lights that Nil has. If you're on the same map, you should have the same lights. See, here's the bonfire, and here's the smuggler's base. Now, I have not tried to see if I can build actually in here. Or if I can. Oh! Oh! I could build in here. Box room! I could build in here. We now have a new location for a box room. Okay. Game should not have let me see this. Hold on, where do I come in here at? Yeah, because if he's got it, you're on the same, are you on his server, or are you on your own? Because if you're on your own, you won't have it. You got to be on his server, or the one that you two are playing together on. Alright, so I got to do that. That would be the only thing that I can think that's stopping you. You've got to be on the same. I wonder if we could build these guys into it.
Heroism isn't our thing. Only cold calculation.
God, that's just wrong. Okay, some things I do are just not right. Wait a minute, there's a guy over there. I can't build into him. Guy over there.
Do I owe you money?
Nobody over there. Okay. I gotta figure out how I want to do this and not, screwing around. But I could build a bunch of boxes in here apparently, so I mean, why not? I mean, it'd be a great place for it. Okay, if you're on his, then all those recipes should be unlocked for you. Let me think about that one. Look. Because I'm on a map where I haven't unlocked anything. And my progression's all the same. Talents are all the same. Curios are all the same. And I know I've been building. I haven't looked at everything. Take a peek real quick. Okay, yeah, I mean, you should be able to. Let's see. It's under decorations. So if you're under decorations, you should be able to scroll down to lighting. And he may have to make one of those, and you just may have to see it or touch it. I forget how that works. Now I'm honestly curious, because if you're on his server, you should have the same recipes. I'm eating cinnamon bread now. Give me a second. Okay, it might be from when you guys had your server reset, and it reset certain things that he had that he still kept. That would be the only thing I can think of. And the only other way to test it out is jump in my server and see, but I haven't unlocked anything on this one. So that wouldn't help. Or would it? There's some place that I haven't. See, I haven't done any exploring. Okay, let's try that. We'll go down to there and we'll run down and see if that's unlocked. I don't think. Okay, I think if he build ones and you deconstruct it, it might work. Or if he just opens it up and you go into the menu and build it. I'm not sure. I'm really kind of at a loss for it, because I know when Wolfie came on my server, he had everything unlocked that I had unlocked, but when he went back to his own, he had to re-unlock it. Ooh, nails. So I'm really kind of confused. Which way was I going, George? It's down there. Okay. I'm just curious, because this not being unlocked, if I get to it and I get to get it again, then that means, I don't know what that means, honestly. Wait a minute, if I have to get it again, then that means I didn't have it, and I know I should have it. It's kind of weird. Because it's supposed to be. Oh no! Because the other night when you guys were streaming, Neil got the tricorn hat or tricorn gloves, something tricorn, that he had not gotten before, and you had it, and he was wearing it, so he was able to put it on because you found it, but he hadn't. So I think you have to actually find that recipe, and those can be weird. Yeah, I gotta stopping to think. Well, that's fine. Stopping to think about this stuff. Okay, so it automatically check marked it that I've had it. So you may just have to. Well, I know what you're gonna have to go searching and light sets. Some of them you can buy at Tortuga. Some of them are side quest out here in the wild. So I don't know which one you're after. If it's ones that you're after in Tortuga, the offer's always open. I can level you up in about 2 seconds flat if I open up my other map. This one's my have fun screw around map, so I would not bring you in on this one because it is modded. You want to see how modded this map is? Here, watch this. This one is purely for building. Talking about how much we wanted him to up the wood energy. I have wood. And nails. It's only a ×10 multiplier. You went to all the pieces not sold? What do you mean? You went to them at Tortuga, or... Because if they're not sold, then that means you got to go out on the map and find them. And some of them are hidden. They won't unlock until you get one of the side quests done or one of the main quests done. If it wasn't for I knew he was at work, I'd say just hit me up on Steam Chat. But then again, Steam Chat ain't been working with the fiends lately. There's a ×10 multiplier, right? They have one of them that's ×100. There ain't no way in hell. Can you imagine that? ×100. Done. Fireflies, cocoa plant. I have both of those already. I'm trying to build this base so that when they release the next patch, I can take all the mods off of it. Base will be ready, and I can just plant what I need. I went to Tortuga and even all the Buccaneers Smugglers Cave. Okay, then it is a in-world side quest map. Or side quest item. Which one are you looking for? I'm watching both screens, trying to see which one you're looking for, because I know where some of them were. Or at least they were on my map. Go away, Krabby. Oh, wait, I need Krabby. Because if it's a set I'm betting you want, which is a chandelier, it's right here. Right here. Neil knows. Neil's like me. He's got a good memory for where things are, what things are on the game. He and I may have to try and sit down and figure out how to get the label on chest mod working. Since I have been fighting that one and I have not been able to figure out how to make it work. It could just be a binary file I'm missing and he would spot it. This game's got a lot of stuff. I mean, what can you say? It really does. This is going to be interesting. Oh, maybe not. Not as bad as I thought. Whoa! Okay, bad as I thought. What's up there? Let's try that. Yeah, you see how much stuff's in this cane shiny? It takes a lot of people to find stuff sometimes. They did really good with it. And anybody that's wondering, that is just simply hitting the V key will allow me to do what I just did when I'm at. What the heck? There we go. And there's tons of boxes shiny. That's what Lenore and I are talking about, is where to get them. Lots of shiny things in this game. Let me see that. Okay, you'll never see it unless you know it's there. How did I know? Hey, stop it. Oh, I want it to do. Oh. The only problem having it set at 15 degrees is it takes forever to rotate things. Okay, yes, I do know how to fix this. It was daylight would make it a little bit easier. Get off of that screen, game. still not really that great. I don't think there's a roofing piece that's got that steep an angle. Tiny piece. Need more roofing pieces. That's what this game needs. More roofing pieces. I'm going for 45, but I bet that's what that angle is. Definitely 45. We're going to have a tile 45. Oh, that's what it's going to be for now, I guess. Which I don't like it. I'm not going to have ugly on my base. No, my base is ugly to be on. Hey, I put a piece there. I knew this was tricky when I was building this. I was shocked I had so much. I'll fix that issue at least. Take out a tree. Oh, come on, let me look up my building. Game. Problem. Here. Solution. Jump over the wall. All this for looking for just an area, basically for looks. Excuse me. I put cannons in the whole room. Lenore and Neil figured out yet? And another tree that's going to have to come out. Water fracture. If I white bear myself and drown, I'm gonna be pissed. I know better than drown. I still think it's funny you can drown the drowned or drown the pirates. If you get them to just simply chase you when out onto into the water, they'll drown themselves and then you don't have to deal with them. Pro tip for early game, so that you don't end up killing yourself repeatedly. Inside or outside? I can't tell. Yeah. Well, you know, business. Trying to make that moolah, you guys just had to install solar panels. Fook. Take down what I need to. So are the solar panels going to do your whole house, or are they just going to do like a backup? I meant to ask you this, I just flat out forgot. Okay. 83, oh, okay. Put that piece there, man. Okay, how much game says I put it there? Game's lying. No games lie. Ask Brent, he'll tell you. What the fuck? Why would you do that? I don't know how to fix that problem. Why isn't it letting me adjust? Game, stop it. That's just being retarded. The whole house and sell extra backup to the power company. You'll have to let me know how that goes. I've heard mixed about people trying that, they really never made enough to sell back, and if it was just minor amount. I've always been curious about that. You would think there would be something as a builder I would have, looked up, but it wasn't something that really people were that interested in doing, at least not out here. I mean, it might be a California thing for sure, but not out here. What the hell? And then again, the California people really make the state I grew up in, I'll tell you that. There was definitely some fruits and vegetables when I was growing up out there, but nothing like they are now. We really had to go to Sanford in the Bay Area to run into them. Now I think they've taken over the state. I hate to say it, because that was a beautiful state at one point. Had the best concert thing, just flat out before I got to see my very first concert was Us Festival Day '83. Talk about saying, how do you ever beat that? Talking about the best lineup, and I went all 4 days, so got to see the best there was. I can just tell you flat out, all the rumors about David Lee Roth being shit-faced hammered, oh yeah, they were true. Just keep that. See how that looks when I put this in. So you gotta have your cannon points. Also, it just looks cool when the lights up here at night. Make sure your hinges are facing out, or they'll open in and then it looks stupid. I'm not going to say where you're at. I know where you're at. You're going to lose power, I think, no matter what. We do have these things in the area that cause that to happen. And even with a backup generator, I think it's still happening. I know with a backup generator even happened when I was living in Florida with hurricanes, so. Not much you can do about it, and if they hooked up, if you get a backup generator, I will tell you this, make sure that it is an automatic disconnect from the grid so that you don't electrocute people when they hook back up the grid. Because I've seen that happen, and it's not cool. Somebody hooks up a generator to a house during a tornado, hurricane, you name your power outage, and the power company starts turning everything back on, and yeah, ends up killing a guy trying to help everybody. I'll put a roof on that and you can make an observation deck up top just for shits and giggles. I've got a nice observation deck up there. That's not what I wanted to do again. Get off me. It's really pretty cool looking at. You know there's something in the forest, but you can't see it. Oh, it's from down here. Okay. Just run up this way. Run out to the furthest dock. Yeah, you cannot tell there's anything but ships. And if I get this done right, knowing that I can drive ships through there, I want to have trees hiding everything out here. And granted, the big giant masts might get away, so maybe not get that clear away with trees. Although, what can I plant right now? Oh, just 20. I do want to see what this is looking like in the dark. Okay, so far so cool. Still writing. I've intentionally left that area open so that, if you pull up and come in here, which most people won't, you can see all the cannons facing at you. You know you've got a base. For level 28, yeah, I definitely need to do a few things. Can I jump up there? I don't jump up there because I didn't build stairs all the way. Oh yeah, and I didn't even go back here. We got some flax put in there, so maybe one day I'll need it. Got a little house here built. I'm hoping that eventually, I know it's on the suggestion board that if you get a base built, NPCs will come live in it. You need a lot of NPCs. Anyway, this is the back of the base, and more cannons, because, don't want dead people. Wait a minute, it's not a drown. That's sweet. There's a drown over there I just saw. You can shoot them with your ship's cannons. That's why I want these cannons to shoot. Having NPCs, a cannon crew at each one of them. And anytime a drown comes out, they shoot them. Did I actually see a drown? Because I've never seen one on this base. Okay, no. Let's see. Farming. And ficus trees. Oops, went a little bit too far. I have 100 trees. I thought that only said 10. Okay, 100 trees. I shall plant 100 trees. I shall make Sierra Club and Pena happy for all the stuff that I've done on other games where I've completely deforested maps. Like the beta in this one, I completely deforested in the area. Because I needed the maps, that's why. I want a nice big lush green forest map. reason to where I'm throwing crap. Just run around throwing it out. Let's see. Still trying to figure out where I got the money for that. I put stuff away. Or actually, I still got more base to show off. And then we come over here and we're going to have to go jump the wall again. Give me 1 second. Jumping the wall. Okay, come across from that gun tower. And we have another gun port. I probably need to put a bonfire out here. Yeah, because that's the end of it. More cannons, and this will be, of course, this will be probably storage up here. Maybe ashland stuff will get put up here. That way I can kind of separate. What I might do is separate each area out by box. That way I know where to go, depending on where I've been at. Because I hate to say, they really need to give us a server wipe at least once every 24 hours where it just comes through and anything you haven't picked up, it deletes. Because I have so much crap. Let's put stuff away and I'll just build this before I forget. This is what I was building when I decided to start spraying it. I was building this building. Let me go ahead and put a roof on. And use the big flat one because I like that roof. It's kind of cool. Should be fine. Two. Yeah, that should snap right in. That was weird. No reason. And we'll go ahead and that's not really big enough. Let's do that. It's dark. I'm scared. I don't know any reason for that. Toilet light. I would like the toilet. Get a toilet. Alright, do I leave the toilet open? Yeah, how much thought I put into a freaking toilet. Not really, but I have someplace to go. Come on, build it. Just need to look here and figure this out. There we go. Alright. Let's try. No, no. Because I don't want the smell of poop in my house. Now, if they do like they do on Soul Mask and a couple other games and actually give us toilets, at least I'll be able to just take that out and put a toilet in. And I'll be able to lock people in the toilet. Won't name any names, Shema. Yeah, Grump and I think we probably put her in 3 or 4 toilets altogether, so yeah, she was locked out in the pooper. That's funny. I know what I need to put in there. I need to put some books in there. I'll have a toilet without books. Let me actually make this my home. What in the hell is that doing in there? Books. Ooh, I put a library in here. I don't know if I'm in range to do it. I know I've got the stuff to do one. Oh yeah, this toilet's gonna go library. Right back. And Bill, and this metal, and I go to the toilet. And Bill. Books. Because, yes, gotta have books in the toilet. Why did my chat screen just blank out? How weird. That might be it. I'll fix that. Floors and walls. I'm putting way too much time and effort into thinking about the toilet. The toilet, you gotta have it. Because when you let it go, you let it go. Besides, fertilizer, you know. Something this game does not have yet. Or a motel that does. Ventilation for said toilet. Look at that. So do that. Don't be able to pull this off right here. Left. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's right. Okay. That will go into the house, so don't want that. I should just build a cricket on the back. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to roofing. A lot of money for it. Yeah, I did say that. I did. Yeah, we got the yard done this morning. I got a mile run done. I need to get another mile run done today. Get at least 2 miles in a day. I'd like to get 6. But here I am doing this. It's also like, what is the temperature right now? I can look. Temperature, weather. KNWA homepage. There's a plug for Dan Scoff, great meteorologist. Fayetteville, it's 89 degrees. Let's see, where is the current? That's not telling me the current. Sometimes websites are not very much fun. I was looking to see if there's a feels like temperature. And I know there is with the humidity today. Used to be some place on their website where you can look it up and it would give you everything. Weather.com. Just curious. So I know they said it was supposed to get in like the 90s with the heat index. Ah, here we go. Weather.com is saying that is not our area. It ain't 46 degrees here. Let's try going to my hometown. That's better. Yeah, it's 91 degrees. Feels like 101. With a UV index of 10. They put 11 on the heat index. Are you serious? They use the amplifier joke. They mean themselves. Yeah, I moved my mouth away from the Yeti. I don't know why. Turn up the gain. I have to turn. For some reason on Discord, I have to turn my gain all the way down, or it blows people's eardrums out. And I was not Steam on Discord. Brain farting right now. And I said yes. I definitely said I had too much stuff to get done to be thinking about a toilet because I need to get another run in today. We got the yard work done, but I still need to do a few things out there. I just mumbled, you know. So I should be coming through loud and clear because I just turned my mic back up. And I did check. A lot of people were having Steam issues last night with their chat. Imagine that. Discord seems to be working decent, but Steam, not so much. Alright, back up to where I was at. I just want to put a flat roof on this thing. Yeah, even from up here, you can only see a couple of my buildings. Everything else is inside the forest. Which, that was, you know, kind of what I was going for. A hidden base. I need to put a few things in here, so if other people want to come in and use this, depending on what their next update, if their next update is really good, I will probably get a dedicated hosted server where multiple people can come in and just say have fun. Yeah, you just can't see anything in this base. You don't know how much I've actually put in here. Kind of funny that you run into trees though. Well, that's probably going to do it because I do want to get another at least mile in, if not 3. Get a good run in. So